Looks like another director is ready to roll. Check out our 200-million-year-old pal, the brand new Strike Up the Band Barney, furnished by Hit Entertainment. Barney's tooting his own horn, which is taller than 3 of today's marching band leaders. Actually, their entire bands could fit inside this dino director. He's certainly got a lot of pluck. It's Big Bird, furnished by Sesame Workshop, the nonprofit educational organization. Big Bird soared to new heights on season 34, reading a story along with First Lady Laura Bush.
His scarf adorned with musical notes, and those symbols feature ABCs and numbers, all the things kids learn from the show Sesame Street.
Big Bird.
Today, spending it with America's favorite aardvark, Arthur, furnished by author and illustrator Mark Brown.
Arthur's all about the challenges of childhood, like looking different and making friends, about self-respect and respect for others. Okay, real aardvarks eat termites, but Arthur's into cheeseburgers, pizza, and chocolate cake. It would take 21 belts from Matt's closet to hold up Arthur's pants.
Macy's Parade makes the big catch as Pikachu, the adorable flagship character in the more than 300-character Pokemon universe, returns to Herald Square.
Furnished by Pokemon USA, Pikachu's been the loyal companion and best friend of Pokemon trainer Ash through 5 movies and now Pokemon Advanced in its 6th TV season. Square with his signature, "Hello, friend." It's Nickelodeon's Little Bill. His TV show was based on Big Bill Cosby's popular book series, emphasizing family values and friendship.
You know, Little Bill won a Peabody Award for demonstrating that kids' programs can be quiet, gentle, and caring.
Down Broadway, that fetching, colorful, hugely popular Clifford the Big Red Dog, celebrating year 10 in Macy's Parade. Everything about Clifford is gigantic. He's the only life-size balloon in the parade. Book sales have passed 110 million. Plus 4 years of a hit TV show on PBS Kids. Of American pop culture, actually the granddaddy of them all, back from Atlantic City for his 2nd year, that real estate wizard, Mr. Monopoly, furnished by Parker Brothers, of course.
Of course, we've all grown up flipping over those chance and community chess cards, pass and go, and buying houses for $200, but that mogul, Mr. Monopoly, has built more than 8 billion of those little green houses since 1935.
Mr. Monopoly is the height of the place he'd like to keep all his money, his favorite building, Fort Knox in Kentucky.
Charlie Brown and the Elusive Football, furnished by United Feature Syndicate.
Chuck may just kick the field goal today, and we should tell you some dimensions. He's 10 feet taller and 10 feet wider than a pair of football goalposts, but the pesky pigskin is twice as long as a full-grown African elephant. Good grief.
I guess we've all felt like Charlie Brown, but it's that never-give-up spirit that makes old CB a hero to the downtrodden, even though he is a bit of a blockhead. Just kidding.
Big Balloon, Jimmy Neutron, and Wild Thing, Yankee superstar Bernie Williams, and Miss USA 2003.
Al, he may be more furry than ferocious, but what damsel in distress wouldn't like to be swept away by a furry blue superhero who cuddles his enemies? Furnished by Sesame Workshop, the word in superhero circles is that Super Grover's helmet sometimes tends to slam shut right as he makes his move, but not in today's adventurous debut.
And while Super Grover may not be faster than a speeding locomotive, he's only about 20 feet shorter than one and almost twice as wide.
HarperCollins children's books and brought to life by Macy's Parade Studio and author Maurice Sendak.
Everyone knows the story. Mischievous little Max puts on his wolf suit, gets sent to bed without his dinner, then dreams his room becomes a forest where the wild things are.
After selling 5.5 million books, those Wild Things will soon star in their own motion picture. Today, Wild Thing balloon flies by at over 3 times the height of a movie screen.
Shoe car are filled with helium. You can't send in the clowns without having the master of mirth make his grand entrance. Balloon Ronald is the length of a Lear jet. Today he's in cruising mode thanks to 55 flight attendants led by Macy pilot Fred Rowley.
Furnished by the McDonald's Corporation, Ronald McDonald was recently promoted to Chief Happiness Officer and has a new live show called Get Moving with Ronald that teaches kids the importance of being active through music, magic, and fun. Too many to mention, like the ever-popular earwax scraper, one of your favorites, I know, Matt. But the one he's most proud of is trusty robotic dog Goddard.
I'm going to look a few pages ahead in the script to see how I can get you back. The Jimmy Neutron balloon is actually 47 times the size of the Mars rover robot that will land on the Red Planet in January of 2004.
Meanwhile, leaping down Broadway, star of Stage, Screen, and Swamps, Kermit the Frog, furnished by the Jim Henson Company. This was a busy year for Kermit. In fact, a certain diva wanted him to run for governor of California so she could become First Piggy. Don't say it.
And coming up, Kermit and the whole Muppet gang in It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie, airing Saturday, December 6th, right here on NBC. Garfield and his best pal Pookie give this parade of parades a very big thumbs up. Pookie, by the way, is the size of 700 teddy bears.
Furnished by Paws Incorporated, it looks like our wisecracking, tuckered-out Tabby hasn't given up his passion for pasta. In fact, Garfield weighs as much as 37,000 pans of lasagna.
That's a lot of lasagna.
Weighs as much as 37,000 pans of lasagna.
That's a lot of lasagna.